You wake up in the morning, and before you even put your foot on the floor, you already feel it. That stiffness, that heaviness in the joints, as if your body had aged 10 years while you slept. My knees are complaining. My spine is protesting. My hands feel locked. And you think, it's age. There's no way around it. But what if I told you that this isn't just about aging? What if I told you there's a silent process happening inside your body every night, and no one has ever explained it to you in a simple way? Stay with me until the end of this video, because what you're about to discover will completely change the way you see that morning pain. And before we continue, if you're not already subscribed to this channel, subscribe now. Click the button below. We talk about real health the way you should have been taught all along, and then little by little the body starts to relax. It starts to warm up, and you start to feel normal again. But deep down, you know it's getting worse. That it was less so 2 years ago. That 5 years ago you didn't even notice. And a silent fear begins. Will there come a day when I won't be able to get up on my own anymore? Am I going to depend on someone for even the simplest things? This fear is real. And I need you to know, you're not exaggerating. What you feel in the morning is a sign, not of weakness, not of failure, but of something happening inside your body. And there's an explanation for it. You're not getting weak. Your body is crying out for help in a way that no one taught you to understand. When you lie down at night, your body goes into rest mode. Circulation slows down. Movement stops. And your joints stop receiving the fluid they need to function properly. You know that fluid that's inside your knees, hips, and shoulders? It's called synovial fluid. It's like the oil that runs through your body's gears. And during the night, when you're still, less of this fluid is distributed. The joint becomes drier, stiffer, more vulnerable. But that's only part of the story. The other part is the silent inflammation. After the age of 50 or 60, the body naturally produces less collagen. Less collagen means joints with less protection, less cushioning, and less elasticity. And that's where the villain that few people talk about comes in. Nighttime inflammation, when you eat poorly during the day, when you consume too much sugar, too many ultra-processed foods, too much bad fat, your body spends the whole night trying to put out a silent fire. An inflammatory process that you don't see, don't feel directly, but that corrodes your joints from the inside. It's as if every night you sleep with a small burning ember inside your knees, your spine, your hands. And in the morning when you wake up, your body is still trying to put out that fire. That's why the stiffness. That's why the pain. That's why the feeling that the body has seized up. And there's one more thing that nobody tells you. Oh, cortisol. This stress hormone peaks in the early morning hours. It's natural, it's biological. But when you already have accumulated inflammation, this cortisol spike intensifies the pain. It makes everything seem more intense right when you wake up. So it's not weakness, it's not just age, and it's not your fault. It's chemistry, it's biology, and most importantly, there's a solution. Our grandparents didn't have this problem to the same extent. Do you know why? Because they were more active, they ate real food, they drank water, they used natural spices that we've forgotten even exist today. Their wisdom was in their kitchen, in the seasoning, in the tea, in the simple movements of everyday life. We traded that for medicine, for pills, for convenience, and our bodies paid the price. Now I want to show you something that will give you real hope. I'm not talking about miracles. I'm talking about biology. About what happens when you stop harming your joints and start taking care of them the right way. Because the human body has an incredible capacity that most people forget after the age of 60. He still knows how to fix himself. And when you provide the right conditions, it starts responding much faster than you imagine. Let me show you how it happens. The inflammation that burned all night starts to lose strength. You will still feel stiffness, but it will start to last less time. The body will release it more quickly in the morning. The collagen that is still present begins to work more efficiently. You will notice that the first step of the day is becoming less difficult. My spine is less stiff. My knees complain less. My hands open more easily. Natural collagen production is supported. Circulation improves. And you start waking up in the morning with a feeling you may not have felt in years. A lighter body, looser joints, less pain, more energy to walk, to move, to live. It's not magical rejuvenation. It's your own body functioning as it was designed to function, but this time, with the help he needed and never received. You don't need expensive supplements. You don't need any procedures. You need accurate information and consistency, because his body hadn't forgotten how to function properly. It was just being sabotaged, silently, every day. And now you're beginning to understand why. And that are fueling this silent inflammation every single day. And most people do this without realizing it. When you consume excess sugar, your body releases substances that directly attack the tissues of the joints. It's like throwing gasoline on that silent fire that burns overnight. Our grandparents ate sweets, but they were sweets only occasionally. Homemade, with real ingredients. Today, sugar is in everything, and your knee is paying the price for it. You know that food that comes in a package, has a shelf life of months, and has an ingredient list you can't even pronounce? This type of food creates a chronic inflammatory state in the body. Silent, progressive, which stiffens your joints over the years. You were led to believe that this was normal, that it was practical, that it was modern. But your body wasn't made for that. And it warns you, every morning, when you try to get up and feel that stiffness. And the fourth enemy is sleeping dehydrated. You drink water during the day, but you forget to drink before bed, and you go 8 hours without a single drop. During all this time, your body is trying to repair itself, regenerate tissues, produce collagen, but without the raw materials, without hydration, the joints become even drier. And in the morning, the stiffness is much worse. A glass of water before bed. It's that simple. But it makes a real difference. And at night, before bed, drink a glass of water. Leave the glass by your bed if you need it. This habit alone will begin to change the quality of the synovial fluid in your joints. Then your hands opening and closing your fingers. This gentle movement distributes the synovial fluid. It begins to lubricate the joints even before you stand up. When you finally get up, your body will already be better prepared. You don't need a gym. You don't need a yoga mat. You need 5 minutes and intention. Turmeric contains a compound called curcumin, which has a powerful anti-inflammatory action. It reduces substances that cause inflammation in the joints. It helps the body extinguish that silent fire that burns overnight. How to use it? The simplest way is to mix half a teaspoon of turmeric in a glass of warm milk with a pinch of black pepper. Black pepper enhances the absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%. This is not an exaggeration. It's biochemistry. You can take it in the morning or at night. Consistency is what matters. Or even chewed plain if you can tolerate it. Simple, cheap, efficient. If you choose collagen powder, hydrolyzed collagen is the easiest to absorb. Mix it into your coffee, juice, or smoothie. It has no taste. It has no smell. And your knee will notice the difference over time. Natural sources: pumpkin seeds, chestnuts, spinach, beans, bananas, a handful of chestnuts for an afternoon snack. A banana before bed. Small gestures with a big impact. This first step reduces the inflammatory load in the first few hours of the day, and your body responds. If you use anticoagulants, have diabetes, gastric problems, severe arthritis, or take continuous medication, talk to your doctor before including turmeric or ginger in larger doses in your routine. These compounds are natural and powerful, and precisely because they are powerful, they can interact with some treatments. This video is not a substitute for medical advice. What I'm providing here is information, and quality information used responsibly can transform your health. Carrying weight, enduring stress, overcoming hardships, and now it's asking for one simple thing in return. Attention, caution, the right tools. Your body still knows how to repair itself. It hasn't forgotten. It was just being sabotaged by habits that no one told you were harmful, by information that remained hidden while you were trying to live your life. But now you know, and knowing is the first step to change. Small daily habits can completely change your mobility. A week of different choices can start to extinguish that silent fire. A month of consistency can bring back a feeling you thought was gone forever. The feeling of waking up in the morning and getting out of bed feeling light. To walk without fear. To live with the body you deserve. It's not too late. It's never too late when you're still here, watching, searching, wanting to improve. And that already says a lot about who you are. Now look at the screen. There's a video playing that will complement everything you've learned today. Don't close it yet. Go watch it. Because the next step in your recovery might be right there. Until the next video, take care of yourself.